Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Feel a bit nervous. I'm going to do a eyeshadow look for you. I've got one eye partly done and it's now started to water. We have a low pollen count here today, which we haven't had in weeks and weeks. And I thought I was going to be okay to do it. Now my eyes started to water. So I hope I can get through this without taking a whole mess. Because the part that I've left and I want to show you is a bit of a summer trend that's been going on, but I personally haven't been able to wear it because you know about my eyes watering all the time. So let's get on. I'll do this eye. I'll have a zoom in. That's just a colour in the crease, brow colour, and then a lightish colour on the lid, and a little bit of a shine in the corner. So it's like a neutral eye. So we'll get on with this. I am going to use the Urban Decay Shadow, they call it Shadow Insurance, is it? Primer. Oh gosh, I've got itchy nose. Sorry about that. Oops, can't get it out the tube. There you go, and then you get too much. I much prefer it on the little ones. And you could tell exactly how much you wanted. I've put my brows on, saves time messing about. Get that on there without making a mess. I'm not good at brows. I've got better at them since I've been using this Fairy Girl pencil. This is in number 3. And it's this like shaped pencil. Really good, these. They were really cheap off the internet. They came from China. So, and they work really well. And they don't come off. They stay on quite well, as well as any other brow pencils I've used. Alright, I'm using Brulee from Wet n Wild just to put over this primer, because I think it tends to be a little bit sticky. I always do this, whatever primer I use, actually, because it gives a nice base for eyeshadow, and I think your eyeshadow's gone a little bit more the colour that they should do. Right, I'm taking the colour from, what is this one? Where's the lid? No, that's not it. Where is the lid? Oh, it's the Natural Collection. Just as I find the lid, I'll remember what it's called. And it is in Milk Chocolate. So I'm putting this onto a little sort of crease brush that I like. And I'm just putting that into the crease. I'm going to start at the outside. Put the darkest colour at the outside and just work it on all the way in. I'm just going to go in and round to the corner. Down to there. Just going to rub that off a little bit, and I'm just going to blend that through a little bit and bring it up a little bit higher, just to not bringing it all the way up to the brow bone, but I'm just bringing it up a little bit more than straight into the crease. And then I'm going to use this number 7 Naked Nudes eyeshadow palette. They don't have any colours. So out of this palette I'm going to use this one on my brow bone, and then I'm going to use this end one on my lid. So I'm just going to take the darker colour and just pop that down onto my lid, just all the way across and up to the crease, the bottom of the crease. And then just going to, this is on a flat brush, And I'm just going to, because it fits nicely up into the crease, and I'm just going to rub that and backwards and forwards and sort of blend that as I go. And then for the little bit on the inner corner, I'm actually going to use my Undressed palette in what is it called? Iridescent Gold. This is from the MUA, and this is their highlighter. I'm just going to take a pencil type brush, just pick a little bit of that up and just pop that. What have I got on there? Something on my eyelid. Pop that on the inner, just on the inner part of my eye. There you can see what I'm doing. Just going to pop a little bit more on that side. I seem to have rubbed it off a little bit. Then just blend that a little bit with that brush. Well, you can see how that eye's watering up. It's a little bit bloodshot as well. I thought it was okay. Oh, I've upset it again. I thought it was okay to do this today. Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? And then with this little brush that I used in the beginning to put the brulee down, I'm just going to pick up some of this and put on my brow bone. Don't want too much because it is slightly it's not sparkly, but it is quite shimmery. So I'm just going to put that on the outside of my lid and then just blend it. I put the most of it up near the brow, and then what was left on that brush I'm just going to blend into my crease colour. And I'm just going to pick up the crease colour brush again, just dab it in slightly and just bring that back in again, just lightly, just like that. And then I am going to curl my lashes with my funny curlers. Just pop them in through the gap and squeeze a few times just to give them a bit of a curl and turn it up a little bit. There you go, you get quite a good curl with those. I'm going to put my Essence Lash Base on. Just lightly. Don't want too much of this on. I'm going to use 2 mascaras today. I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara first. This is about done now. It's getting quite thick. It's a shame really because I really like this mascara, but it is on its way out now. Very careful not to get any on my lid, which I have just there, just a tiny bit. But if you get mascara on your lids or underneath wherever you don't want it, let it dry, because if you start trying to get rid of it when it's wet, you make one awful mess. Just let it dry and then use your fingernail if you want to, or just a cotton bud, a dry cotton bud, and just sort of flake it off and it will come off quite easily. I just put a little bit of that on. That isn't waterproof, by the way. And then, because my eyes are watering, I'm trying out this Max Factor 2000 calorie waterproof mascara. So I'm just going to pop, I find that this doesn't give my lashes very much volume, so that's why I've put the other mascara on. And then I'm just going to put this on over the top, and it just locks in the mascara that I've just put on. Just careful again. And just pop that on. Oh, these eyelashes are longer on this side than they are on this side. It's a pain. Right. Right, so can't find a pencil. For the little bit of pop of colour that's been going around this summer, I'm going to use this green pencil. It's in khaki from Essence, and it's quite a bright green, and hopefully I'm going to run this underneath my eye. Hopefully it will go. I'm not putting it in the waterline, I'm just running it underneath. I'm bringing it up slightly, but this is going to be off my eye in seconds, I think, with the amount of watering that's going on. Oh, it's annoying. So let's go do that like that. And then the other eye as well. Just started on this little corner here. I'm not going all the way in. Doing it fairly thick, not too thick though, and just dragging that up slightly at the corner. Doing like a little flick from the bottom eyelid rather than the top. Like so. I chose green because there's sort of green in my top. There's also blue in my top. You can't see it at the moment. And then this is one of the eyeshadow palettes from Sleek that I got to play around with this summer, and I haven't got to do it. It's the Ultra Mattes V1. And it is so gorgeous. Look at it. Oh, I'm going to take this colour on a, I used this pencil brush that had the gold on, and take some of that, oh crumbs, this eye's struggling here, and just run that underneath to set the pencil. Ooh, a little bit of a fallout there, if you saw that puffing up. Oh crumbs. I've seen this in a lot in magazines that I've been looking at over the summer. Sometimes the girls have just got nothing on their top lids, just going natural up there. Because I've got quite a few, my eyelids are pale, and I've got quite a few veins up there, blue veins, and they sort of show through. Right, I'm not going to irritate that eye anymore. Fingers crossed I have got some on it and it's going to stay for a little while. And that colour is called Cricket. They have some quite lovely names, and sometimes they have some really silly names because crickets are green, aren't they? So there you go. And I'm going to go with a nude lip. I have seen some girls in pictures with bright coloured lips as well, but I'm just going to do the nude lip. This is a easy liner from Jordana, and it's in Rock and Rose. You can use any liner. I just put some, what was it? Here it is. Burt's Bees, because I've got quite a dry bottom lip at the moment. I'll go into my mirror. I was going to use that, but I'll go in here. Try not to put the mirror in front of you. Oh, hang on. Tissue. Oh no. Sorry. Line the lips. God, I got sniffles too, sorry. I mean, you could go with a lovely bold lip if you want, but I think that's probably for the younger girls, I think. You know, because I've got the pop of colour underneath, I think, you know, going a little bit over the top for someone of my age to do that as well. I do like my bold lips, but I would use a nude eye when I do that. Now I'm that little bit older. Right, so I've lined the lips and filled them in. And I'm going to use a MAC lipstick in Cherish. And it's like a slightly pinky nude. Oh no, it's actually no, it's quite a peachy nude, isn't it, rather than pink, actually, looking at that. There you go. I'll bring you back up. The lid on my lipstick. Right. And zoom you back out. Whoops, wrong way. Just a little bit. There you go. I don't know what you think of that, whether you like it or not. I will tell you what I have on the rest of my face. Let me just push my fringe a little bit, make it a little bit tidier. There you go. There, what do you think? I quite like it. Wrong way. Right, I will tell you what I have. I have the Feel Good Factor from Soap and Glory as a base. I've used the Rimmel BB cream, the 9-in-1 base. When you saw, I did a review on this a few days ago. Well, it might have been last week now. Yeah, or the week before. And it was the first time of me using it, and I've been using it so much. I think I've worn it most days since I did the review. And when I first used it in the video, I put it on with the Real Techniques buffing brush. There you go. I used that once in the review, and I've actually gone, which is surprise, because I'm not actually that keen on using these blender sponges. This is the blending sponge from Real Techniques, and I've actually been using these two together, and I actually like the effect that it gives. It gives a much nicer, smoother finish with those two together. So if you got that, try a brush, try a blending sponge rather than a brush. It's worth giving it a go. I have a Catrice Camouflage concealer. I have that powdered down with the Essence Matte powder. I've actually only powdered under my eyes and down the centre. I haven't powdered any of this, it's all, you know. I've used my NYX blush powder in taupe to contour with. On me, I find it's a really good contour powder. It's really the right colour. All over the top of that, in a light dusting, I use this Essence Kabuki brush. I've used the face pearls from Avon, and they're like the pinky. They've got pink and they've got darker pink and a little bit of corally colour in there. And just lightly, you can build this up and use it as a blush, but if you, it has actually called face pearls, and it gives a lovely finish to the whole look. What else do I have on? Oh, yeah, I've showed you that, didn't I? The, blusher. I use this blusher. This is, oh sorry, this is from the JC Nadia palette. You get 10 blush colours in this one palette. Really, really pretty. And I use this one here, it's like a dusky rose colour, as my blush. And then I use this lighter, sparklier finish as a little bit of a highlight on the top of my cheek and up round in a C shape. So that is everything that I have on my face, I think. Oh, did I tell you that I had a email from Elf, Eyes, Lips and Face, and they're hoping to have a UK website up and running by the end of this summer. So we will be able to order Elf products again. And they are saying that they're expanding the site. So we will be able to get some of the stuff that the Americans have been able to buy, and some of the people in other countries that we haven't been able to get. Because I've often seen some girls, I think when I've watched YouTube videos, and they've used certain things, I thought, oh, that's really nice, and it's come from Elf, I'll go and look for it, and we don't stock that, our site hadn't stocked it. So hopefully there's going to be a bit more content to buy. So I'll let you know if I get any more news and a date of when the site is going to be open. I'll let you know. So I hope you've enjoyed this look. I think it's a really pretty look, and it's such a shame that I haven't been able to wear it, because my eye is watering like mad again. So that is all I've got to tell you. I haven't got any news from my appointments, you know, from my treatment at all yet. I'll let you know when anything happens with that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.